Yo, man, what's poppin'? It's your boy Tay the Goat on the Creative Flame. Wanted to talk about some shit real quick. Today I want to talk about mass witchcraft type shit, know what I mean? We all know witches and warlocks work in groups type shit, know what I mean? They work in cults type shit, so I want to basically explain what they do and how they can affect you if you're not aware of yourself, if you don't know thyself type shit, know what I mean? So yeah, you gotta know what's going on and how to be able to see, know what I mean? Because everything that the higher self does, they mimic and twist type shit, know what I mean, and copy and produce their own form of it. But it's in the 3D realm. We wrestle not against flesh and blood type shit, know what I mean? So there's all types of stuff going on that we don't even acknowledge or know about type shit, know what I mean? So in order to know this stuff, you gotta know thyself. When you know yourself, you know you're not completely you. This realm is a part of you, but it's not completely you type shit, know what I mean? There's things that people do, people say, gestures people do, like they try to program you and put things in your head, send you things, witchcraft and this and that type shit, know what I mean? But you have to, if you know who you is, then that shit could work on you. What they want to do is plant something within your mind that you think about and then you manifest the type shit, know what I mean? So you gotta understand how to not allow that to happen by creating your own energy field type shit, know what I mean? And there's constantly stuff that goes on that's designed to break the energy field down to keep you connected to in the lower realms of reality type shit, know what I mean? So you have to understand how to know thyself so that you know how to build your energy up and you know how to become an individual so that you're not dragged down or kept down or destroyed by any of this stuff. And there's things that they do and they can do, or they think they know and stuff like that, but you have to realize that this is all. But what they do is basically they get in your space, and the light that you receive, they get in front of it and they receive that data. They don't know how to decode that data. They don't really know what it is, but they know what to. It's like it's hard to explain. There's things that they're aware of, and it's not just, you can't look at it as this individual or this thing type shit, know what I mean? It's things working in unison type shit, know what I mean? An entity controlling multiple people type shit, know what I mean? So that's what the demiurge does type shit, know what I mean? I call it lower self. Demiurge is a new term that I learned. I don't really know about that, but yeah. So it's about having knowledge of self, being aware, and not allowing these things to control and manipulate you all the time type shit, know what I mean? That's what's gonna happen. Once you link to them in certain ways, doing lower habits, doing lower things, you connect with yourself to that, and the downloads, the information that you receive is energy. This energy then goes elsewhere type shit, know what I mean? And is absorbed by other things type shit, know what I mean? Now they use it, and then they can do set up a if you know what game stalking is, they can set up a stage play, because they can track before you go somewhere, before you do something, because like I said, they're in front of that light that you would usually get, but your inner eye is darker because you can't see as well because of the things you allow into your space. The mind's eye is very powerful, and the things that we receive and the downloads we receive is very powerful, but you can't do anything with it if you're not in the right headspace or the right awareness or the right level type shit, know what I mean? You understand the things around us are illusions, but if you're tied to this reality in your flesh and doing things for your flesh and of your flesh, then you ground yourself in 3D, and the 3D is more real than the higher realms than you type shit, know what I mean? And then you gotta live by these laws. There are things that exceed these laws type shit, know what I mean? That Yahshua talked about, that you have to be able to know thyself enough to be able to, because when you change your mind, you change what's here type shit, know what I mean? And that's what it's essentially about, knowing type shit, know what I mean? Of yourself and what you are and what you are capable of and what you can do. Can I help you?